Roman Reigns really hates WWE star. The biggest questions from WWE Crown Jewel 2023. McMahon family members signing with WWE prompts comments. Vince McMahon's strange comment about WWE leaves veterans stumped. Logan Paul turns on the WWE Universe after U.S. title victory. Seth Rollins on getting helped by Sami Zayn at Crown Jewel. Kishi reacts to Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa's historic win. Let's jump right into it. The biggest questions from WWE Crown Jewel 2023. WWE Crown Jewel 2023 is in the history books. With a stacked card loaded with talent, the premium live event was expected to be memorable and noteworthy. Although some booking decisions received mixed reviews, WWE put together a solid show in Riyadh last night that set the tone for the final 2 months of programming in the calendar. With quite a few bold booking decisions and some surprises, some questions arose upon the conclusion of WWE Crown Jewel 2023. Number 4. Is The Miz officially a babyface? This past week on Monday Night Raw, Gunther and Imperium attacked The Miz after the A-lister expressed interest in restoring prestige to the Intercontinental Championship. The crowd rallied behind the veteran, but the ring general and his comrades beat down the Awesome One. Some seeds of a face turn were sown on Raw, and WWE Crown Jewel 2023 may have solidified the character change. The Miz hosted a special edition of The Miz TV and invited Ibrahim Al-Hajjaj, a Saudi comedian and celebrity, to the show. Grayson Waller attempted to hijack the show and steal the spotlight. Waller took things too far by putting his hands on Hajjaj, forcing the Awesome One to intervene and hit the skull-crushing finale. The Saudi comedian followed it up with the people's elbow. The Miz has always excelled as a natural heel, but he has had decent success as a babyface. Is WWE committing to him as a face at the tail end of his career? More so if the character change is complete. Will this be a passing run or a long-term one? Number 3. Does WWE have a long-term plan with Logan Paul as U.S. champion? Last night at WWE Crown Jewel 2023, Logan Paul did the unthinkable. A part-time celebrity star with only a handful of matches, Paul was still considered a rookie, especially compared to the veteran Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio he was up against. However, he removed all doubts and shut down all critics by defeating Mysterio to win the United States title. It seems odd to hand a secondary workhorse title to a celebrity who makes limited appearances, but Triple H booked the upset and endorsed the Maverick publicly on social media. SmackDown already has a part-time world champion in Roman Reigns. Having another one on the same brand does not seem to be a favorable move. Fortunately, Paul may transition into a full-time star for the foreseeable future. Either way, it remains unclear if Hunter has a long-term plan with Logan Paul as U.S. champion. Number 2. Did Solo Sikoa and John Cena's wrestling career at WWE Crown Jewel 2023? In a dominating statement-making performance, Solo Sikoa defeated John Cena at WWE Crown Jewel 2023 after delivering 10 Samoan spikes to the greatest of all time. After the devastating loss, a humbled Cena rose to his feet and soaked the adulation of the live crowd, chanting, "Thank you, Cena." The champ received a massive standing ovation that felt more like an emotional send-off. It seems as if his current run is over, but the future seems unclear for the 16-time world champion. Before the show, he repeatedly acknowledged that he hadn't won a singles match in over 2,000 days. With the build, it felt as if Cena was going to end that unfortunate streak. Unfortunately, a young Sikoa had other plans. The leader of Cena's career is winding down, but let's hope we see a bit more of him in the ring before he rides off into the sunset for good. Number 1. Did WWE Crown Jewel 2023 mark the end of the movement? The main event of WWE Crown Jewel 2023 saw Roman Reigns continue his dominant reign with a victory over LA Knight. The Bloodline helped the tribal chief to another important win, which may have halted the rise of the fastest rising star in SmackDown history. Defeating Reigns seemed like an impossible task, but Knight had a decent shot. With a rising stock accompanied by serious momentum, the megastar was on the brink of breaking out as a top star in the industry. A win over Roman Reigns would have cemented his meteoric rise. The loss seriously damaged Knight's momentum, and the recovery phase may prove a little arduous. The time was right to capitalize on the SmackDown superstar's popularity, but Triple H had other plans. No one knows what's next for LA Knight, but the Young movement seems to be in an unfavorable position after WWE Crown Jewel 2023. McMahon family members signing with WWE has prompts comment. While numerous members of Vince McMahon's family are already involved in WWE, another name may join the company in the future. The possibility of Shane McMahon's son, Declan McMahon, signing with the promotion has sparked widespread debate over the last few days. Teddy Long recently shared his views on the matter. The former general manager of SmackDown has had quite a run in the pro wrestling business, allowing him to work closely with several members of the McMahon family. Shane's son, Declan, recently addressed joining WWE in the future, garnering a reaction reaction from Long. On Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Time Machine podcast hosted by Mac Davis, Teddy Long questioned if NXT would be the best place for Declan McMahon if he decided to join the company. He also commented on how WWE still owned the developmental brand after the promotion's sale to Endeavor. I think that's not bad. I mean, like you said, not family-owned anymore. NXT solely still belongs to WWE, and that way it didn't have nothing sick to do with it. The deal with UFC, you can see what they are doing now if you watch the programming. They are bringing up a lot of stars from NXT to Raw and SmackDown, making their debuts. At this point, it is well known that Vince McMahon is a rather intimidating presence to be around. Long recently recalled an incident when McMahon went off script on a live broadcast. On Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Time Machine, Long was quoted as saying, "He went off script on me with me and The Undertaker's deal when we were talking about the picture. He started talking to me about something that wasn't even written. He scared me to death. But I am on live TV, so I can't stop. So if he says something to me about something I did, and then I said, 'No, I work for you, sir.' And he stopped talking and he didn't say nothing no more, and he left. Later on that night, Undertaker came to me and told me that I stumped him. He said nobody had ever stumped him." Vince McMahon is currently the executive chairman of TKO Group Holdings after WWE's sale to Endeavor. However, he is allegedly not involved in the promotion's creative process anymore. Vince McMahon's strange comment about WWE leaves veterans stumped. A particular comment by Vince McMahon about WWE has caught fans' attention everywhere recently. The cryptic nature has apparently even stumped veteran journalist Bill Apter. The former CEO of the Stanford-based company was present in Saudi Arabia alongside The Undertaker to witness the match between Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou. During his time in the country, he stated that Boulevard Hall, an arena in Saudi Arabia, is WWE's new home. Understandably, the comment garnered quite a reaction. Speaking on Sportskeeda's Wrestling Time Machine podcast hosted by Mac Davis, Bill Apter was asked about the meaning behind the statement. The veteran journalist admitted that even he was confused. "I don't know, that stumped me. They just moved into the new building in Connecticut. So maybe he means it was taken out of context and it is a home for WWE. They might open an office there for all we know." While The Miz is known for his portrayal of a heel, there are several hints that a face turn may be in the works. Apart from reports about a potential character change for the veteran superstar, his interaction with Gunther has also heavily teased him turning into a babyface. Bill Apter also believes the same, according to his words on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Unscripted. "Absolutely. Actually, I loved his interview with Adam Pearce after the Bronson Reed match. I thought that was off the charts. Yeah, I think the fans were pretty much behind him last night. This will be different because the fans want to like him now because of the situation that he has been put into. As of now, it remains to be seen what the future holds for The Miz." Logan Paul turns on the WWE Universe after U.S. title victory. Current United States champion Logan Paul has sent a stern message to the WWE Universe after Crown Jewel. The Maverick locked horns with Rey Mysterio at Crown Jewel. The two put on an exhilarating matchup with the fate of the U.S. title hanging in the balance. Paul, with some help from an ally, got hold of brass knuckles and decked Mysterio while he was airborne. This allowed the social media sensation to pick up the win. During an exclusive post-match interview, Paul hit back at fans claiming he was handed the title. The 28-year-old mentioned that he worked hard for everything he had, and winning the United States Championship was just the beginning of his legacy in WWE. Been seeing a lot of y'all saying that I'm spoon-fed, that this title was given to me, that I haven't earned it. Let's get one thing straight. I'm from Cleveland. Everything is earned. Nothing is given. I work harder than your simple minds can even comprehend. I do more in 12 hours than you do in 12 months. My blueprint cannot be duplicated. My pace is unmatched. I'm not playing the same games as y'all, son. I've beaten the Matrix. I am the architect. Mark my words. The WWE Universe is my universe, and this belt is just the beginning of that. Watch what I can do. After the thrilling United States Championship showdown, WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H took to Twitter to congratulate the Maverick. The game pointed out that Logan Paul had just 8 matches for the company and was already holding championship gold. He highlighted how it was a testament to Paul's dedication and work ethic. Triple H congratulated the star and posed for pictures with Logan Paul. It will be interesting to see Rey Mysterio's reaction on SmackDown and whether Paul will now become a weekly attraction on WWE TV. What are your thoughts on the title change? Seth Rollins on getting helped by Sami Zayn at Crown Jewel. WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins was confused and surprised when Sami Zayn prevented Damian Priest from cashing in his Money in the Bank contract at Crown Jewel 2023. Rollins had been through war with Drew McIntyre in the opening match of the event. He managed to vanquish the Scottish Warrior, but his celebration was short-lived as Damian Priest rushed in with a referee intending to cash in on him. However, Zayn emerged from out of nowhere and decked Priest. He then took the briefcase and ran into the crowd, thwarting Priest's chances of capturing the title. WWE correspondent Jackie Redmond caught up with the Visionary after his match. During the chat, Rollins mentioned that he was surprised to see Zayn prevent the cash-in. He made it clear that he would have fought Priest even if the master strategist hadn't been there. Honestly, I don't really know what to make of it. I don't have a great explanation for why Sami Zayn was out there. I know he's got his beef with the Judgment Day, as we all kinda do at this point. Rollins was curious to know the reason behind Zayn's actions and claimed that he would text the star to find out more. Very curious from sick Sami Zayn. He's a good friend, so I might have to shoot him a text and see what that was all about. Yeah, it was a hell of a night still going on behind us. Looking forward to Raw and seeing what the future holds. With the win at Crown Jewel, Seth Rollins pulled off yet another successful title defense. The Visionary has been riding a wave of momentum since he became the World Heavyweight Champion at Night of Champions earlier this year. Seth Rollins has been a fighting champion, defending his gold against the likes of Finn Balor, Braun Breaker, Damian Priest, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Drew McIntyre. He has held the title for 161 days and looks set to have a lengthy reign. It will be interesting to see the fallout from Crown Jewel on Raw and how Drew McIntyre will react to losing clean against Rollins. Are you excited for this week's Raw? Let us know below. Kishi reacts to Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa's historic wins at WWE Crown Jewel. At WWE Crown Jewel, the Bloodline once again reigns supreme, courtesy of both Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. Taking to Instagram, an Ali family member and WWE legend Kishi reacted to Reigns and Sikoa's historic victories. In the main event, the Tribal Chief successfully retained the undisputed WWE Universal title against LA Knight. Sikoa, meanwhile, defeated John Cena to secure his first ever singles victory at a WWE Premium Live event. Taking to Instagram, Kishi reacted by posting the index pointing up emoji, a gesture commonly used by the Bloodline. Throughout 2023, the Bloodline underwent major ups and downs, with Sami Zayn and Jey Uso quitting the faction. At one point, even Jimmy Uso also turned his back on Reigns, only to make his way back into the group. At Crown Jewel, both Jimmy and Sikoa tried to interfere in Reigns' match against Knight. The Tribal Chief eventually hit the megastar with a spear to successfully retain his championship. Sikoa, on the other hand, didn't need any assistance as he single-handedly dealt with Cena. The Enforcer hit the 16-time world champion with a series of Samoan spikes before beating him clean. Solo Sikoa and the rest of the Bloodline have played a major role in Roman Reigns' reign as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Sikoa, who made his main roster debut at Clash at the Castle 2022, made an immediate impact on the main roster by assisting Reigns in his match against Drew McIntyre. Earlier this year, in the main event of WrestleMania 39, a Samoan spike from Sikoa led to the Tribal Chief defeating Cody Rhodes and once again retaining the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. What are your thoughts on the Bloodline's dominance at Crown Jewel? Roman Reigns really hates WWE star. Fans are having a field day over a clip of Roman Reigns almost slapping a WWE personality at Crown Jewel. Byron Saxton took on the announcing duties at WWE Crown Jewel 2023. Saxton announced the participants for the main event as well and was involved in an amusing moment with the Tribal Chief. While making his entrance, Roman Reigns suddenly noticed Byron Saxton and intimidated him by almost slapping him before he quickly dodged. It has been more than a decade since Byron Saxton transitioned into a full-time commentator. Prior to that, he used to wrestle on a regular basis in Florida Championship Wrestling. Back then, Byron wrestled Reigns on one occasion during a 6-man tag team match. Interestingly, Reigns and his teammates lost the match to Byron, Calvin Reigns, and Leo Kruger. Reigns took on LA Knight in a highly anticipated encounter at Crown Jewel 2023. The bout lasted just over 20 minutes and ended with the Tribal Chief picking up another big win. As usually is the case with Reigns' title matches, the Bloodline interfered this time as well and cost Knight the undisputed WWE Universal title. The final moments of the bout saw Jimmy Uso attempting a super kick on Knight, but the latter dumped him through the announce table. The Tribal Chief then hit a spear on the megastar through the barricade. Another spear followed inside the ring, and this was it for Knight. Reigns pinned the popular star to score another big win and retained his undisputed WWE Universal title. Judging by fans' reactions on Twitter, the WWE Universe isn't happy at all of the Bloodline interfering and helping Reigns once again. Drop your reactions to Reigns intimidating Byron Saxton before his match.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted.